Often when we do silly behaviour, it's because we've forgotten who we truly are. Now, I know this to be true in my own life, but I've also therefore started employing it with my children. So when they've done something wrong, instead of coming down straight away, you've done this and this and this, what I've noticed is they kind of already know. And so I start telling them, you are God's masterpiece, you're a child of God, you're a prince or a princess. And that's not how princes or princesses behave. And it's awesome to watch them, come back to life, come out of their shell, come into truth, and watch how the truth sets them free. And so interesting how sometimes after saying these things, you are so loved, you are so precious, you're a protector, you're a leader. That's not how leaders behave. How sometimes they will then volunteer, Mummy, I'm really sorry about that. Whereas sometimes when I've, gone hard on showing what the fault has been, it can lead to a hard-heartedness and a withdrawing in our shell, which is the same for us as adults. I know often when we feel condemned is when we can be all defensive and shut down. But when we remember who we are, condemnation falls away and we've got nothing to hide or defend. I remember one time when I was on the edge of binge eating and I had my hand in the fridge, crying out to God, Lord, I don't want to do this, but everything in me does want to do this. And I felt God say, you are powerful in the kingdom. And that halted that binge. That reminder, I didn't even fully know what he meant, but something of that hope that imparted, of him speaking truth over my identity at that moment, set me free from that need to act out in a way that was less than my true identity, less than who he said I was. And many times again, I would remember that declaration, you are powerful in the kingdom, when I was on the brink of acting out. And it would help halt that behaviour. So try that with your children. Tell them who they really are, especially at the moment when they're not acting like it. Even more then do they need to be reminded of who God says they are.